Welcome to Behind the Lens, where we help you take better pictures. I'm John Highsmith. Let's get started. One of the easiest and most enjoyable things to experiment with in your photography are camera angles. And the angle at which you take a photo can have a great impact on its overall effect. So first, you want to decide on the orientation of your camera, meaning a horizontal orientation or a vertical orientation. So a horizontal orientation is typically used when your subject or scene is wider than it is tall, or where your subject is moving from one side of the frame to the other, like in an action shot. It's also used in landscapes to convey a greater sense of space. So let's look at an example. In this shot of the Disney concert hall, our horizontal orientation allows us to see the full width of the building and to give us a sense of how it occupies the space. Now, a vertical orientation is typically used when your subject is taller than it is wide, so it allows you to feature the height of your subject as opposed to its width. So in this photo of the exact same building, our vertical orientation allows us to showcase the verticality of the building. So we don't really need to see the full width of the building, we just want to showcase its height. And vertical is also typically used in portraiture as well. Next, you want to think about the camera angle height. So typically we shoot from around eye level, but a low or a high camera angle can really add a lot of drama to your shot. So for example, a low camera angle can add a sense of strength or even menace to your shots, like in this photo of Ryan Gosling by Art Streiber. So you can see how the low angle really adds a sense of drama to this photo. I mean, the flaming vodka bottle also adds some drama as well, but I think you get the point. Now, a high camera angle can convey vulnerability, or it can show your subject to be small or sympathetic. So in this classic photo of Bob Dylan by Dunn Hunstein shows a young man in the cold from a high angle, which perhaps conveys vulnerability. Now let's look at the two photos side by side so we can get a comparison of how the different angles convey different feelings. I think you can see how the two different angles help create different emotions or qualities. Now, I should mention that these emotions that we're associating with the different angles are very general and don't always apply to every use of a high or a low angle, but I think it's good to know a little bit about what your camera angle can communicate. So to recap our tips on camera angle, number one, choose a horizontal or vertical orientation depending on your subject. Number two, use a high, low, or medium angle to add drama to your shots. Well, that's it. Have fun experimenting with camera angles. I hope these tips have been helpful, and you can leave us your questions or comments at emPOWERme.tv. Stay focused and keep clicking. Thanks for watching. For more Behind the Lens, watch us on emPOWERme.tv, YouTube, and Daily Motion. You can also like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter.